Alright. We should be back now. I get everything restarted in the background. Good. Alright, let me get this up and running. I'll get the game restarted momentarily. Sorry, I did not restart the nice avatar. I just went with the one that was first on the list. I don't know. I don't know, Roy. And I know I missed a bunch of stuff in chat too, so let me try and see if I can see the back chat on if I pull up Twitch on my desktop. See if I can't see back chat while I get things up and running. Sorry about that, friends. Haven't had that happen. This the last time I spilled coffee on the keyboard. It did not give me this much trouble. And hopefully I actually save Shadow Hearts, otherwise I have to go back through all of those cutscenes again. I don't know if it actually saved or not. Alright. Alright, and someone saved me and put Kladoka into the chat. I asked, I guess kind of how you spell. Yeah, I mean that's fair. That's totally fair, Revelation. Stream crash. No, I had to reset. I had to reset. And thank you, Mur, for putting in the please stand by while Crafty has technical difficulties. Sorry for that restart. Mouse died once. Yeah. Mouse back to life without having to restart. Yeah, I'm not that lucky, Roy. Pretty much, Roy. I got cut loose, foot loose. Yeah, exactly, Mur. I should get a technical difficulties card for how often I have technical difficulties, Roy. I should have one of those. For how often I have technical difficulties here, I should have one of those. Alright, let's see if it's still capturing the game. Of course it isn't. But that's fine, I can fix that. Oh, it is capturing the game, yay! I'm just off the screen. Actually, I can have a slightly larger Crafty this day. There. Okay, so I guess we're back in business now. And test. You know what? That's fine. We'll just run it through Firebot. If Restream doesn't want to work today, we're not doing Restream. Yeah, it is. It is, Revelation. Is the unfortunate part of liking retro video games is that the retro games tend not to be cheap. Although, if you want to see one that's really bad, look up the Persona games. Look up how much Persona 1 costs. Yeah, just look that one up, Revelation. You don't want to know how much that one costs. It's stupid how much that one costs, actually. Alright, but we're back. We are back from outer space. And hopefully I didn't screw up too many people's stream streaks. I hope I didn't. And let's get back to Shadow Hearts. So I'm getting Discord up and running too, because I'll need that at some point as well. Hey, Namo Cassidy. Donde estás? Biblioteca. Where is the library? I cannot help you there, Cassidy. Cannot help you there. But yeah, and I have said this many times. When it comes to retro video games, I encourage people to legally and financially acquire them. 100%. And this is coming from a person who does emulate her games for a stream because it's easier than hooking up original hardware to my computer. Yeah. Yeah, it's about right, Revelation. It's about right. When Scrapty playing the most retro game of all, you mean Pong? All right, we want to go to the larger map here. Numitan Monastery. Persona Pretty Lives, highly sought after. Yeah. Yep. Completeness if it's graded. Low copies may be found lower. Complete inbox or new copies. Yep. I'm talking old school? Then what game are you talking about, Cassidy? What game are you talking about, my friend? But yeah, I would love to own Persona and Persona 2. I have Innocent Sin, but it's a Japanese copy. Oh god, that is old school, Cassidy. And yes, I am off to Wales. We are off to Wales. Oh, so welcome on in, Tank. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. How are you doing? How are you doing? Also, congrats to Orange Mamba for reaching that stream streak. Now I can see those. But yeah, since we're talking about retro games and prices and stuff like that, once again, I state, I encourage everyone out there in Chatlandia who is also an enthusiast of retro video games that if it is legally and financially within your means to acquire these retro video games, do it legally and financially. However, I will say this, for some retro games, like Shadow Hearts, for instance, no one technically owns this game anymore. Like, it is owned by a company that will never reproduce it because they're more interested in making pachinko machines. So if you want to play this game, what you do in your own time is what you do in your own time, and you are not hurting anybody. Now, if you yo-ho a Switch game or an Xbox game or a PlayStation 5 game, I don't want to know about it because that is piracy. But when you're talking about a game from 1997, nobody cares anymore and nobody's making money off of this game except for the scalpers and the resellers. And if you want to play it, play it. What is the oldest game I own? Good question, Roy. I think okay. Are we talking PC or not PC? Yeah, are we talking in general? Loom. Loom would probably be the oldest game I own. If not Loom, it would be Caveman Ugg Olympics, but I don't remember which one of those came out first. Probably Caveman Ugg Olympics came out before that. If we're talking about like console games and stuff like that, the oldest one I own is probably Legend of the River King, which is a old Game Boy title. I do not own technically the ColecoVision, so I can't count those games. That's in the trust of my brother, which hopefully he hasn't sold it, because if he does, I'm going to really, really be unhappy with him. I don't remember that one, Revelation. And that is correct, Cassidy. I do not advocate piracy. Do not advocate for piracy of video games. Because you are taking money away from developers and stuff. Asterisks, if you're pirating a game from 1997, you're hurting nobody. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Tank. Has Rill always been a wild badger? What do you mean? What do you mean, Cassidy? But yeah, the oldest game I own is probably one of my PC games. Because there's some really old ones in that collection. My oldest console or handheld game is probably Legend of the River King. But I'd have to look. If you are pirating a game that could give you achievements, Pantera, you're pirating a modern day game, and I do not agree with that. Any game that can currently give you achievements is legally obtainable. And no. You're talking about modern games if you're talking about achievements, and that's a big old nope. There's a badger in the kitchen, and I guess there's just a random badger in the kitchen, Cassidy. And yes, Roger Bacon got to him. Yeah, all right, let's get a little bit further in Shadow Hearts. All right, what the hell? Is this some kind of alien's house? Kind of. Be careful, it may fuse or transform or something? Are you kidding? Don't tell me you believe that junk. Oh boy. Why have you returned? That's right, Bob. Huh? But you know, it's dangerous. What if they transform? I have no idea what they're even talking about right now. Oh, it might be dangerous if you get too close. Come on, let's go. Yeah, that is one of those oddly translated conversations. I think this is where the acupuncturist lives. Pretty slick looking house, and it isn't locked or anything. Yeah, then go in. I think this is the acupuncturist house. What is this place? There's a strange machine here. I think this house is going to transform. Yeah, and then the whole thing will rocket off. This is not a mecha. Where did you grow up? Russia. No, don't go back out. Yippee is not going to work, Revelation, because I'm not using that avatar right now. I'll refund your points after stream. Yippee is unfortunately not going to work because I had to, well, I didn't have to. I just went to the lesser avatar right now. What about China, Magical Fury? What about China? Bookshelf is full of books that are too difficult to bother. Thanks, Yuri. Received a light gravestone. Ooh, that means we can go get the light summon. Oh, you're fine, Revelation. You're fine. Oh, that's where Yuri grew up. Yes. That is true. I keep saying Russia, and he wasn't in Russia. The machine with a moving floor surface. The complex gears seem to be made by a true craftsman. Got the weird machine. Machine made out of junk and old metal. Looks like it becomes a cockpit when it transforms. I don't remember what this is. Legitimately, I don't remember what this is. I feel like I should remember what this area is, and I just don't. And yeah, you're fine, Revelation. Normally it would work, but I had to restart my computer because I spilled coffee on my keyboard and then everything exploded. Yeah, I'm sure, Magical Fury. I don't. This house is a mystery to Crafty right now. I'm sure it's important, but I don't remember it. And hey, welcome on in. Welcome on in, Sky Blue Arts and Raiders. Welcome in. How are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Let's make sure my shout-outs are working today. But yeah, welcome on in, my friends. Welcome on in. How are we all doing? How was art today? Also, welcome on in, Dragon Lightning. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? I forgot to turn on the content warnings for this game. Yes, for those coming in on the raid, welcome on in. I am Crafty Fox, host here at the Adventure Network. We do a variety of things. Usually it is some sort of chill gaming, and we do crafting on Thursdays. And today we are playing a lovely game called Shadow Hearts. For people coming in on the raid, just to be aware, there are very mild content warnings about this game. There's implied nudity. The male character that we're playing as, Yuri, is a sexist pig. That's the only way to describe him. And there is a little bit of violence in this game, but it's PlayStation 2 era violence, so meh. It's not a lot. But it's there. It is there just in case. Let's just get out 2 comms. Nice! Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Well, I am glad that you're making progress on your queue. Because that is definitely a good feeling when you make progress on that. You know, things are going well. We had a little hiccup, we had a little hiccup this morning when I spilled coffee on my keyboard, but the lovely husband came to the rescue with a spare keyboard, so we're good now. We're good now. And now I'm just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be going. We're currently chasing a dude right now named Roger Bacon and trying to save this kid's mother. And I'm trying not to go lore dump on people because this game series is awesome. Oh, so welcome on in, Shifty Sage. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, my goodness. These are some huge ruins. I wonder what the place looked like before it fell apart. This is what Haley was talking about. The monastery that researched on raising the dead. Indeed it is. And this, by the way, is a direct link to Clodoka as well. And yes, Roger Bacon, the apprentice dentist. But yeah, this monastery was also, if I'm remembering my Shadow Hearts lore correctly, this was the monastery area thingy that Clodoka took place in. And it was destroyed by the final boss of Clodoka. There was something here, but now this entire place is like a graveyard. You know, I can't wait, Melina, until we get to kick Roger Bacon, the apprentice dentist's butt. Because we do get to fight him eventually. It's just so sad. Oh yeah? You hear the cries of the dead roaming this area? Oh, biscuits. Alright, I'll fix that. Hey! I know who this is. Let's just enjoy this music for a second, chat. Alright, that should change in a second. Thank you for pointing that out. It must have reset when I had to reset the computer. Or not computer. Yes, it was computer. When I had to reset the computer. But yeah, let's enjoy this theme song for a second, because this theme song is the bomb. Oh, don't tell me there's no music. Alright, is that better? All of my settings in OBS apparently got reset too. I love this music, by the way. Best theme song for this guy. Oh, that's fair, Bunny Fist. I think everything got reset when I had to reset the computer, because I thought the volume was good. I guess it wasn't. New grilled cheese with bacon chip out, and that sounds delicious. Need $200 to get more. That's a lot of grilled cheese sandwiches there. But also, welcome on in, Miyako Lotus. Hopefully I said your name correctly. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, so now we get to meet my favorite character in this game. My absolute favorite character. Who's this? You see all these things? Not human, not ghosts. Happy things, unfortunate things, lucky things, poor things, misunderstood things. Necessary things, unneeded things. All of them return to the earth and the heavens. Who are you? Why, turn your back on me? What? I love this guy so much. I don't think I should look into your eyes. Game is so weird sometimes. Well, wasn't that blow a stinger? Haha! What's it called? Verbal abuse? The one that always spars with freedom of speech. Bada boom. Baba ding. You get my meaning? He's so weird. And I love him for it. He's so weird. Hey, now, just what is with you? Me? I... So what would we like to call this character? What would you like to call this character, chat? I'm tempted to leave him. Oh god, Tim is perfect. No! Dang it. Yeah, pretty much. Gumpo. Gumpo is also a good name, Cassidy. But I love this. Yes, he is indeed breaking the fourth wall here. Ha, what'd you think? Made you think you could name me? Ha! Thought I'd be your new friend, huh? And yes, you can. In some games, Pantera, you can rename the characters. That's why the vampire's name is Bob, not Keith. Because for some reason, his name in the game is Keith. So we changed it to Bob. But yeah, I love the fact that he breaks the fourth wall. Well, sorry. Maybe if we had more time, then we could have been friends. I'll barely finish on schedule, even as it is. But boy, it would have been fun to adventure with you. What are you babbling about? Yeah, I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button because I was going to name him Tim. What are you babbling about? Beef Jerky would have been a good name for him. I guess it doesn't matter. What doesn't matter? Yeah, very much, Melina. But honestly, this cutscene is one of the reasons why I love Shadow Hearts so much, is that it goes into, like, really, really deep topics about, like, the impact of war and the illusion of peace and all this stuff. Like, really, really heavy topics. And then we have this guy. Like, that is one of the hallmarks of the Shadow Hearts series. That's awesome. That is awesome, Murph. But yeah, that is one of the awesome things about this series of games, is that they can tackle some, like, really serious subjects. And then they'll just interject one of these really humorous scenes to, like, break the tension. It's expertly done. Who exactly are you? My name is Roger Bacon, the eternal prodigy, lover of science and learning. Wait, what? Have we finally found the real Roger Bacon? Huh? Now everyone's confused, except for me, because I know the story. What? Roger Bacon? The real Roger Bacon. Yes. Are you here for a delivery? But yeah, he's another connection to Kladoka. Roger Bacon was introduced in Kladoka, the technically first game in the trilogy of Shadow Hearts. They've toned him down quite a bit for this game. He's much quirkier in Kladoka. Kladoka told us to come here. Kladoka? You mean that's Kladoka? Yes. But yeah, Roger Bacon is basically an immortal monk. The problem is he is immortal, but his body isn't. So he's basically, like, desiccated into this walking zombie corpse thing. You even know who Kladoka is, old geezer? Yeah, he kind of taught her. Of course I do. I wouldn't forget that strange girl. Kladoka Lasant, correct? Indeed. I see. So the time has come. Why don't you all come inside? It can't be that. I'll be waiting. Come see me, okay? Oh, we will, Mr. Bacon. We will. Because you are one of the fun characters in this series. Who the heck was that? Roger Bacon. At least that's what he said. He is Roger Bacon. The real Roger Bacon. Now, of course, we're going to search around here and see if we can't find goodies. You know how this goes, is you have to search for goodies. He is an extremely silly character. And the one of the sad things about this game is it's not voice acted. Because if they had been able to get the VA, I mean, there's voice acted cutscenes in this. Some. I wish there were more. It is one of the saddest things that Shadow Hearts is not voice acted. Because if they had been able to get the original VA for Roger Bacon, it is one of the best things about Kladoka is that guy's performance. Whoever they got to do Roger Bacon in Kladoka is really, really funny. And doesn't have a lot of voice acting credits to their name. Like, Kladoka and one other game is the only thing they ever did, which is hilarious and kind of sad, because they were good. Who jumps by to buy... No, it is one body. It is one body, Melina. It just desiccates. No, Roger Bacon does not jump body to body. He is still in his original body. It's just dried out. He is. He really is a silly character, Lav. Meet the Robinsons, and we got there. Aww. That's awesome. That's awesome, Roy. In the T-Rex tool, man. Hey, no worries, Shen. You get some good rest, my friend. You get some good rest. And what's up, Cog? What's up? Just talking about Roger Bacon. The real Roger Bacon. He's... The story... Okay, the story of Roger Bacon, the real one, is that he's a monk. And he's got a lot of spiritual powers and all that fun stuff. He figured out the Philosopher's Stone. So he's basically immortal. Person's name is crudely carved into the tombstone. James O'Flathery, rest in peace with your loved ones. That's another reference to Kladoka, by the way. That is another reference to Kladoka, is that gravestone. No, the real Roger Bacon in this series was a monk who basically figured out the secret of immortality. The problem is the price of immortality is that your mind and body, but your mind stays sharp, your body dies. So he's basically a walking corpse. He's basically a zombie. Yes, pretty much. Pretty much, Cassidy. And he is an odd duck. Not sure if funny suits the character. You need someone to be able to do creepy. I don't know. I like him funny. It brings a little bit of levity to this game that is... Shadow Hearts, despite its weirdness, is a pretty serious game, and I like his levity. Yeah, pretty much, Cassidy. Pretty much. I see. And that's why you came to see me. Mr. Roger Bacon? Please, call me Roger. What is it, Alice? Ooh. I think Tony J would be too serious for Roger Bacon. That doesn't surprise me, Magical Fury. That doesn't surprise me. And no worries, Cog. I know I'm really crappy entertainment today because I'm very off my game this morning. Alright, how do you know Kladoka? Actually, almost canceled stream this morning. I probably should have. Oh well. 10 years ago, those ruins were called Nemetin Monastery. In reality, the monastery was a jail for political prisoners with life sentences. In time, its rule as a prison faded away, and the building was bought by a man named Patrick. Then, that dreadful incident happened. Floor dump. Yeah, same thing, Lav. 100% same thing. This is not the best game on the planet. It has a lot of flaws, but it is definitely an S-tier game and one of my favorites of all time. Dreadful incident. Patrick moved into Nemetin with his beautiful wife Elaine and a pair of servants. But one day, some bandits broke into their home and took Elaine's life. Patrick couldn't accept her death and delved into deep research of black magic. He finally raised her from the dead, but what returned was not his wife, but a hideous monster. What do we learn about raising the dead? It never goes well. Yeah. Yeah, I know that feeling, Cog. I know that feeling. Hey, welcome on in, Rougie. Welcome in, welcome in. And gnawing on the cables might actually help with the technical difficulties we've had today. Brian Kojak. That's a good name. Yeah, well, exactly, Bunnyfist, exactly. I would never want to be immortal. Alright, Clodagh defeated that monster and released Elaine's soul. Yeah, she did. Hey, that story is the same as Jack's at the orphanage. Does that M. Gray something or other book have something to do with it? You know of the M. Gray document? Huh. Patrick's used it extensively in his research. How did Patrick get a hold of the M. Gray document? I'm not sure, but I think he bought it from someone. A man stole that book from the Vatican. His name is Roger Bacon. Who? Me? Not you. It is actually Cardinal Albert Simon. Why didn't you say that in the first place, Alice? Why are you confusing the old creepy dude? Maybe he sold the document to Patrick? Albert? Albert Simon? Uh-oh. Good song, Melina. I see. He has been concerned these past years with the study of the deepest laws of the universe. I knew it. He hasn't given up yet. Yeah. It'd be a very lonely life, though, Pantera. We are fighting Albert. You know Cardinal Simon? Oh, he does. Yes, I know him well. He was a student of mine. He was your student? Really? It's true. How long ago was it now? I'd say about 300 years before I slept here. About the time period when he followed the Crusaders and fought against the Ottoman Empire. What? Albert Simon's old. By the way, chat, buckle in. Lore dump.
Of all my disciples, he stood out as the finest. In fact, he was too good. Having come from the lowest and poorest class of society, Albert lifted himself up and applied himself diligently to study so that he could change the world. I saw great promise in him, and I taught him everything I knew.
That's your first mistake.
Law, philosophy, science, astronomy, alchemy. But in time, he began to question certain contradictions he saw in the world. The ruling classes and the subjected masses. He came to reject a world in which a person's place was determined by his birth, and he lost patience with me when I attempted to moderate his views. In the end, he brought me up on charges before the court of the Vatican. But it was he who the church condemned. Of course. In an age of absolutism, anyone who called for the granting of rights to individual citizens could do nothing but anger the powers that be, whether in the church or the state. Any such person was destined to be condemned as a heretic and locked away forever or tortured to death. The truth is, I knew that he was right. But I also knew that a world in which everyone could live as equals was nothing but a pipe dream. Perhaps it could be achieved in time, as knowledge spread more widely among the people. But for that age, it was an idea much too far ahead of its time.
I said lore dump. All right. Yeah, well, exactly, Melina, exactly. And yeah, I agree. I agree, Bunny Fist. I wouldn't want it. Alright, he plotted revenge because his ideas weren't accepted? Nope. Albert changed after the trial. His cynical smile did little to hide the darkness behind his eyes. Ignoring my advice, and no, I'm not going to try to reproduce Roger Bacon's voice. Not a chance. Ignoring my advice, he pushed himself to the limit and ended up becoming trapped by the black arts. He unsealed forbidden magics and worked to fulfill his dream, the total destruction of society. But I feel like I can understand how he felt, in a way. Can't leave him be. Albert will do something drastic using Kladoka's power. We have to stop him! Yes, we do. Sure, Alice, but we don't know where he is. If I am right, he is close. What? I'm sure Kladoka realized what Albert was about to do. In that case, we don't have much time. You're prepared to fight him, correct? Oh boy, howdy are we! Yeah, but I don't know how long we will last fighting him. But I won't give up until we settle this. Okay then, I shall assist you. I'll take you to Albert. Roger, really? Yes, he will. Yeah, well, exactly, Melina. The teleporter isn't completed yet, but the vending machine works fine. Get whatever you might need. Wait for me at the Nemeton Monastery ruins when you're ready. Alright, well, we are approaching endgame, my friends, but we've got a couple of housekeeping things to do before we do this. I forgot about this. There is a strange machine. Touch it. Continental Zero. It is literally a slot machine. Alright, but y'all gotta give me a quick second, chat. Unfortunately, I've had coffee, so I'm gonna take a fast washroom break. I suggest you same. Get up, stretch, drink, snack. I'll be right back. Yeah, you're not wrong. Let's go gambling for goodies. Alright. My headphones on. Blankie. It's still really cold out. Let us do stuff. So we're going to equip our main characters, and then once the main characters are equipped, we'll worry about the other characters. I hope we run into the acupuncturist, too. So that's barely an upgrade, but I think if we take him to the acupuncturist, it'll be better. Alright, go for a discount. Yes, Crafty, you took down your Be Right Back. You're fine. And we get to listen to this fun music for a while. Ah! And yes, Crafty is back. Yeah, I don't think we're going to try for 30% discounts today. No, let's go ahead and get his weapon first. I might have to. Oh, shoot, I didn't want to do that. Yeah. You're not awake enough to get the 30% discount today. I did not know that, Melina. Oh, buddy. No, no, not 10. Get me 2. I might have to actually go do a little cash farming, or we might have to sell some stuff. No. Alright. Let's grab a Snow White robe. Because we are heading into endgame. I don't remember how close to the actual end of the game we are, but we are definitely getting there. Worry about all this stuff later. Alright, so let's equip our peeps. I love that it's literally a vending machine. The other in canon. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Now. Yeah, I really don't know why it keeps giving him that small jug, because that's not very helpful. Not an issue for him. No. No. Yeah, no, we'll give him the huge jug. Ooh. Never mind. That actually is worth keeping on him. That actually does a lot. Go for it. Go for it, Magical Fury. Go for it, my friend. Alright, circlet. No. So I'm going to be doing this for a couple of minutes. Unfortunately, I am going to be doing this for a couple of minutes, chat. So now is a good time for just chilling out and chit-chatting. We just need the thing that doesn't silence her. Alright, Bob. Hate it when I accidentally do stuff. Silence, and then I want you to have a pedometer. Bob. Longest. Don't even have to worry about the peeps off screen right now. You know about Death Ray Juru? I do not. I do not remember that weapon, Magical Fury. Do not remember that one. Let's see if I can't sell some stuff now that we've gotten rid of it. Yep, raise the price. gonna need a lot of money to do the acupuncturist. Beauty. He found in the room where he beat Olga in the mental hospital as a negative. Oh, nice. I don't think I found that weapon, Magical Fury. I think I missed that one. Unfortunately, I think I missed that one. Mostly I'm doing this just so I have enough money to completely upgrade Keith and, I want to completely upgrade Keith and Yuri. In our case, Bob and Yuri. That's barely even worth selling. Well, I don't actually have that much to sell. Ah, biscuits. I have to get money the old-fashioned way. Killing stuff. Alright, so let's go back to Britain real quick, and I'll see what I can do about getting the acupuncturist. We are definitely heading towards endgame. We've still got a ways to go, because I believe we've got to go through some catacombs to get to Mr. Albert Simon. We've still got a little bit, but we're getting there. That's Old Castle Street. Every reason to go back to the hospital on the first visit. Rooms, Charlie cutscenes. Move back to Britain. Yeah. I mean, we could go back, but I'm not that worried about it. There he is. Yeah, we'll do this first. See, this is where it gets expensive. Yeah, look at that. I already can't afford this. Ugh. I can do that, though. Yeah, no, it is. It is definitely a fun option. I don't think I'm going to go back, though. Because even if it is a really cool weapon with, like, instant death and stuff, I know how instant death works in games like this. And if it's instant death, that means it's never going to hit. Alright, well, that was all my money. That was all of my money there. We're going to do a quick savey save, and then we've got to go unlock a new summon. We have a new summon to unlock here. Always worked on non-boss enemies, and maybe we can go back and get it. I mean, I've got to go do some level farming anyway, so there's no harm in doing that. Seal of Darkness. Yeah, I know. Where's the Seal of Light? Seal of Earth. Seal of Water. Fire. Where's the light one? Oh, it's in the corner. Duh. Wind. No. Seal of Light. Why isn't that? Oh, biscuits. Light isn't fully maxed out yet. Well, alright then. We need to go fight some light enemies. Well. Welcome in, Pyro. Welcome in. How are you doing? Maybe we will go back to the hospital. I don't remember if the hospital has light enemies, though. Hold on. Does the bestiary tell me? Nope. Kalos Mental. Okay, no, awesome. Cool. Alright, we're going back to the hospital because I need to go level farm some light enemies. So, unfortunately, chat, I think that means today is going to turn into a bit of a level farming day. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry, but I need to get enough light to go summon that that new light summon. So I guess we're going to be doing this for a few minutes. So buckle in, my friends, and I hope that you have some good snacks. Yeah, I know that feeling, Pyro. I know that feeling, my friend. And thank you for the boops, Games of Jewel. Thank you for the boops. I did not, Octa. I did not. Although I did listen to, or rather watch a video about a circus riot. It was intense. Ugh. You are lucky, Games with Jewel. You are very lucky, my friend. I would love to have a heated blanket right now. I don't know why I didn't just do magic, because these things have instant death and they're kind of jerks about it. I don't know why I'm worrying about this. Like, the whole purpose of doing this right now is level farming, so I shouldn't be worried about, like, MP and stuff like that. Sure, we'll do that. Speaking of wasting MP. Have you ever tried archery blindfolded? I have not. I have not, Octa. Never know what you're gonna miss. That is true. I will never know what I'm gonna miss. A lot of truth to that, my friend. That's a good one, too. Alright, Alice, hit him with your book. Hit him with your book. So we gotta cap out our light energy, and we have to cap out our water energy. And it's gonna take a while. We're at 46 of 70. 46 of 70. Alright, so I'm guessing this is where the chest is. So is this the area you were talking about, Magical Fury, or am I in the wrong spot? With your book, Alice. Yeah, exactly. Good thing it's a hardback. %% there. You beat Olga up in the oh, I'm in the wrong spot. I'm in the wrong spot, I think. Hidden-ish. And we'll find it. I mean, we have to farm these guys for light energy anyway. Sorry, brain hurts. I don't know if that's working, Games with Jewel. Yeah, I don't have that yet. You don't have a multi-attack. Oh, good. Not with these guys, thankfully, Melina. Thankfully, not with these guys. Dang it, Keith. You're supposed to have the thing that makes your wheel go slower. You know, I forgot that that person has a brain impaled on the stick. Okay. So I'm in the right room. I am in the right room. Oh, fun, Pyro, fun. And my heart goes out to everybody that got caught in those ice storms over the weekend. We lucked out here. We only got a little bit of snow. We got very lucky that we only got a little bit of snow here. Wow, Crafts. You are not on your game today. You are very off game today. I'm sorry, chat. Also, welcome on in, White Wolf. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Alright, Puppers is down. Alice leveled up. Learned Arc, whatever that is. Come on, give me light energy, game. Well, that's not good, White Wolf. That's not good. Is there anything we can do to help White Wolf? Like, that is not a good thing. Don't know if grounding exercises or anything would help. Oh. That's interesting, White Wolf. I wonder why. Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes that happens, White Wolf. Sometimes that happens. Yeah. I mean, there might be other things going on, too, that the vet could tell you that maybe, like, maybe he's in pain or something, and that's why he's lashing out. Yeah, there's definitely a difference between a scuffle and a out-and-out brawl. And if they're out-and-out brawling, it just might not. It might be that they're not compatible cats, because he was a not a feral, but he was a stray, right? Don't have any rooms next to each other. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean that happens sometimes. That happens sometimes. And unfortunately, you do have to prioritize the animal that was already there. Yeah. Well, and it happens, White Wolf, and good for you for trying. Well, that too. That too, White Wolf. And there is absolutely nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong with acknowledging the fact that it's not going to work and getting them into a better place. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Right. Defensive power. I'm trying to do two things at once. You're good. There's nothing wrong with doing that, White Wolf. And hopefully, if you take him to the vet, hopefully the vet will find something through the chip. Yeah, well, they know. They know, White Wolf. I mean, you're doing the right thing. You're absolutely doing the right thing. Could you please stop randomly switching? I want that. And I want the thing that gives you a larger judgment wheel. There. That. Okay. Oh! Receive Deathblade Jiru. Nice! Nice, JD. Nice. Well, yeah. Well, and I don't know if you can... Yeah, you said you don't really have another room that you can separate them in. Yeah, well, we'll try it. We'll try it, Magical Fury, and if it doesn't work, then I'll just get rid of it. If it doesn't work out, we'll just get rid of it. But yeah, and I agree with Melina. I mean, you were doing your best, my friend. You were doing your best. And the only thing I can think of right now is maybe setting up the new one in the bathroom and just keeping the bathroom door shut. So the resident feline has free run of the house until you can take him to the vet. Yeah. But I know that's what a lot of foster people do, is they just keep the foster in the bathroom because it's an easily closed door. And it's a nice small space, so they won't get themselves in trouble, usually. But yeah, that is rough. That is rough when you're trying to do the right thing and it just doesn't work out. But that happens sometimes. Does happen, unfortunately. Oh, you totally just one-shot everything. Almost. Isn't that museum bathroom stashed in a bedroom and is huge instead of doors? Ah, got you, White Wolf, got you. Oh my god, not a chance. That's not happening. You weren't kidding about those being small Magical Fury. That's why the instant death always hits. I'll have to see if the acupuncturist can fix that. Yeah, you're not kidding. Those are tiny. Not if it's a big bathroom, JD. Not if it's a big bathroom. But yeah, I don't know, White Wolf, because you're right. It does not sound like you have a lot of places that you can close them up. I mean, how cold is it outside? Because if they were in the carport and you've got a garage door, I don't know what the weather is like by you. So you only need to temporarily separate them until you can get to the vet. That did not give me any light. Where are all my light spirits at? Where are all my light spirits at, game? You're supposed to have light spirits here, game. Where are they? I need to fight them. It's one of those unfortunate situations that I wasn't fighting things in the areas that I knew there were spirits. So we might have, unfortunately, missed a good farming spot because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. Well, I mean, cats aren't... We like to think that cats like having company, but some cats just don't. Like, Yuki is a single cat. Like, she does not like other people being in the same, does not like other cats in the same house as her. And that's okay. Sorry, I'm sitting here trying to think if there's a better place to farm light enemies. Because we haven't seen one light enemy yet. And I don't really want to alt-tab to look it up. There's got to be a good place to farm light enemies here. I also probably should switch in some other characters. I probably should switch in some other characters, because we've got a lot of people here that are low level. And it wouldn't hurt to bring in other characters. Come on. Got to be... Dark, earth, wind, light, light. Yeah, no, that thing's gone. We already killed that. Light. Frog God. No. light. Yeah, that's not helpful because I don't get stuff from them. Bagu. That is a boss monster. That doesn't help me. Kowloon. Stream chat in Discord. 1 second. Yeah, cannot fight the god. He is already gone. In Thai chat, I was told to go check Discord. Oh, yeah, I can see that you took the doors off. I mean, you could lock them up with the toilet. Sure, laugh, because that'll save me looking it up. If you know of a good place that I can farm light critters. I'm also going to go switch up my party so I get the low-level guys fighting. Blue Castle? Okay. That, I believe, is back. I'm going to go to Bistris first, though. I need to switch up my party. No. So itty bitty, I had to slide the little box in alongside the toilet to get it in. Just yeah. No, and I get that, White Wolf, but I mean it's a temporary solution. It is just a temporary stopgap until you can get the chip scanned and then go from there. None of this is helpful. I need to redo my party. Where's the frickin' acupuncturist? Oh, well, there's a lottery member. What do you got? Oracle earrings. That would be nice to get. No, I'm not going to get them. Oh, did I just get them? No. Nope, I got the mana root. Close enough. Where is the frickin' acupuncturist? He should be in this town. Ugh, fine, I'll go to London. At least I know where he is there. And then we'll go poke the Blue Castle. Oh, there he is. No, I did not want to get a treatment. Although... Okay, so if I throw $30,000 into this, I might be able to get that working. Okay, reform the party. I can't kick Alice out? Fine, we'll throw Zhen Zhen in. Yes. Alright, equipment. Zhen Zhen, strongest. Wait, why do you... I don't want you wearing the freaking voodoo doll. Knock that off. No voodoo dolls. Have a pedometer. And then I can give Alice something better than a pedometer. There. Alright, do the Blue Castle. Well, yeah, that's true. That is true. It is free money. And also, thank you, Laugh, for letting me know there's light enemies here, because that'll save me time. After we get the light enemies, we'll have to go get water. Yeah, it might be a good idea to sell the voodoo doll. I don't know if you can... Yeah, I'm sure you can sell items. I just never looked into that. If we're lucky, too, chat, we'll get some water enemies here, too. If we're lucky. No, I'm totally not searching for random goodies. But yeah, it might not be a bad idea to sell the voodoo doll. I'm afraid to sell it, though, because we might need it at some point. If we come up against a boss that is like an insta-kill, it is nice to have them. Yeah, I'd like to be attacked, please. Thank you. I'm like, please attack me. That's fine. Jen can sit in the background. Jen can sit in the background. Yuri is gonna one-shot most of these chumps. True, the Leonardo bear would be better. Can tell you where to find water enemies. I will ask that once we are done farming light enemies, Lav. Actually, no, just tell me. Where are the water enemies? Because we'll go do them after we're done with these guys. Like I said, I just want to get the last 2 summons. Oh, biscuits. I want to get the last 2 summons. We should have maxed this out before, but that's okay. Now is as good a time as any. Yes, go to the graveyard, please. Probably in the water. Yeah, Dollhouse and Nimitan Basement has water enemies. Nimitan Basement. Okay, so where we're headed next, then. Where we're headed next. Okay, so what we can do then is we'll get the light enemies and then we'll advance the story and farm some stuff there. That's a good song, though, White Wolf. Puts crafting in a box. Yeah, make sure it's a box that is... Make sure that is a box that no air can get into, and then put the lid on it. Basement, of course it does. Of course it does, Magical Fairy. Yeah, exactly. Then send it to Abu Dhabi. 100%. Crafting must have air. Yeah. Do not heal yourself, jerk. Welcome back, Jiro. Welcome back. How are you doing today? I should have taken out the fire guy. Oh well. That's kind of the point, Rushi. That's kind of the point. Don't mind the hissing in the background. I'm just getting some fizzy water. Come on, would you please die? I love him too. I love him too, Magical Fury. Why? Because I want to redo on this day, Ruji. I want to restart today. From about 1:30 this morning, I would like to restart today, please. Yay, Therileaf. Yeah, thank you, Lab. Thank you. Where is that from, Melina? Where is that from? Because that is very funny, and I like it. Yeah, true that. True that. Why am I not surprised that's from Garfield? You were doing fine on MP, so we're going to go ahead and pull out the Mad Bull again. You know, I love the fact, too, that at this point, because I have spent the time doing all of this stuff with Yuri, he basically just one-shots everything when we're level farming. I have gotten Yuri to the point that he is a beast. Figuratively and literally. These fights go really fast with him in the party because I spent the time to get the level 3 summons. It's going to be even better when we get the secret summon. And Zhenjin's just kind of along for the ride to get EX peeps. Yeah, we're going to be at this for a while, chat. I'm only getting 2 points per fight. That age-old trope of running back and forth in a hallway. So how are your days going, chat? How are your days going? Hopefully your days are going well. I am currently being tortured by the smell of ribs. These are not water enemies. These are bats. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Ugly Stoat. Oh. I don't want to adult today. I just want to curl up on the couch and play more Hello Kitty. Started Hello Kitty Island Adventure last night. It's a fun game. It's a very, very fun little game. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play much of it because I fell asleep while playing it. So I guess points for it being relaxing. So badly overshot by everyone else who does his job with more speed. Yeah, they kind of do, Magical Fury. They kind of do. Yeah, I should take a picture of the crock pot full of ribs. Lego Star Wars. Ooh, which one? Which one, Jiro? Which one, my friend? No, I don't want to fight bats. Fine on... Well, I guess we could do MP. Yeah. What is his main benefit, Magical Fury? Because I'll be honest, I have never done a playthrough of this game with him. Like, Gen, I tend to kick him out of the party as quickly as possible, because I have never found a good use for him. Skywalker Saga. Nice, nice, Jiro. It has my favorite ship. Which one's that? Which ship is that? Oh, that's a nice attack. Wow, Shenjin's actually going to get to attack something. Learn the cat crate is very hard not to break down. The cat crate broke last time. So I don't have one. Go order one off Amazon. Actually, White Wolf, what you could do is if there's a PetSmart or a Petco near you, you can buy one of those cardboard pet crates. As a temporary solution, there's nothing wrong with using one of those. Yeah, do that. Oh, nice, Jiro, nice. AoE damage. I don't know if I've even ever gotten Gen's ultimate attack, because I know that's the one that costs 80 MP. Also gets lots of elements. Yeah, well, that's fair. That's fair, Magical Fury. I'm also highly amused that the second the game realized I needed light enemies, it's not giving me any. Gotcha, White Wolf. I mean, you could use that. You could use that temporarily. Yeah, that's more MP than I want to spend. Yeah, that's poor planning. That's poor planning on her part, White Wolf. I mean, I am the person that has 2 cat carriers. I have the one that we use, and then I have a backup one. Oh, she broke the cardboard. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. These things don't have MP. Great. What keeps disconnecting? I keep hearing the Windows disconnect sound. What keeps disconnecting? That's a kill. We don't need that. Apparently these things don't have MP, because I can't steal MP from them. Ha. Gotcha, Jiro. I think Return of the Jedi is still my favorite. I'm definitely an OG trilogy girl. Not that there's anything wrong with the other ones. Although I would definitely say that the sequels are far better than the prequels, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunately all you can do, White Wolf. That's all you can do. Go clear my malice in a little bit. Yeah, I'd like you to give me some more light enemies, game. I don't want to fight bats. Very much prefer you give me light enemies. For all this New Hope. Yeah, I think mine would be... It's a hard call between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi for me. Because they're both really good, and I kind of like how dark Empire Strikes Back is. Nice. Light and corpse arm is AoE Earth. Yep. Probably Lynch's Dune. It's a good one. Lynch's Dune is definitely a good one. And I don't know enough about the Star Wars world to argue about the whole Palpatine comes back thing. I mean, that's an old movie trope. According to Disney, yeah, everything is a fanfic these days. We were gonna steal magic from these guys. I mean, it's Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, it's Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi for me, because they're both good. Even make it decent how they came back. Yeah, it was... I will agree with you there. I will agree with you there, White Wolf. It was a choice. It was a choice how they did that. Yes, they did. Because, yes, Star Wars totally stole that from Five Nights at Freddy's. Do not hit Jen Jen. Gosh darn it, Crafty. Come on. I am regenning my MP because I can. Actually, an interesting question is, what movie did the whole they come back thing first? It's a thing, White Wolf. It's a thing. I don't get it either, and I don't like it either, to be honest. But that's not the first movie that's done that. That's the biggest problem with, what was it, Pitch Black 3? The third one? The third Riddick movie? Yeah, the one that's just called Riddick. That story also has a really dumb love story in it that makes absolutely no sense. Yeah. I need to go get rid of my malice. It's the third movie, which is basically the rehash of the first movie, but they put the love story in, where there's the one, lesbian character that through sheer masculinity, Riddick ends up screwing at the end of the movie. There's no nice way to put it. Like, I love the second Riddick movie. The third one is a trash fire. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's the end of the movie, White Wolf. It's the very end of the movie. So is that smell driving you nuts yet, hon? That smells good. comes after Jedi are absolute crap. Need to be open. All right. Well, they are. They are, Melina. I will not deny that, but I still feel the sequels are better than the prequels, but that's just my opinion. That is just my opinion. I don't know why I did this one. I should have done a different summon. Oh well. Yeah. I haven't seen either of those, Jiro, but I have heard things. I have heard things about those movies. I haven't seen them, though. Great games, gone sure. Look at the Escape from. Oh no, Butcher Bay is a classic game. That is not rose-colored glasses, mind the matter. Escape from Butcher Bay is an absolutely amazing Riddick game. Might be a mistake. You're just going to attack me again. I am amazed I'm still alive. Yeah, people want to remaster that one, White Wolf. They really want to remaster that one because it is a good game. Yeah. It was very cool, White Wolf. No, Escape from Butcher Bay is renowned as an extremely good game. A remaster of that one would be awesome, but I don't think it's going to happen. Ah, yes, the Star Wars Christmas special. Oh, I'm out of SP. Well, that's fine. If I'm going to do that, now is the time. I don't think of what other Riddick games were there, because I know there was Escape from Butcher Bay, but what was the other one? Yay, another Thera-Leaf. Thanks, game. I have no idea what that one is, White Wolf. Because I know Butcher Bay, I don't know that one. I wonder how much a copy of Butcher Bay is going for these days. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Melina. I am not surprised. You never will, because it's been immortalized on the internet, which means you'll never get rid of it now. What are we fighting again? Oh, we're fighting those guys. I have MP. Alright, go ahead and do... No. Rock Storm. Rocks fall. Everybody dies. Oh, interesting. Interesting, White Wolf. I know there was an animated Riddick film that was in that style, too. It was pretty good. Yeah. Heavy saber. So what do you mean by the heavy saber, Bunny Fist? The hand and a half lightsaber that he has? Well, there was one good thing that came out of the sequel movies, and that was the rapier dagger lightsabers, which I always thought was kind of cool. Wow, Crafty, you are not on your game today. I'm really not on my game today. Oh well. Thank goodness this is a farming stream. Alright, Batty Bats are gone. Give me a couple more light enemies, game, and I'll be happy. Yeah. And I mean, that... I blame the fight choreographers for that one. I definitely blame the fight choreographers on the sequel movies for why that looks so dumb. Because you're right, the lightsabers do look like they weigh a ton, and they shouldn't. Like, the only one that has the right for that to look like it's heavy is Kylo, because he's got that giant hand-and-a-half lightsaber, but it still doesn't make sense. They're blades made of light. They don't weigh anything. I'm with you there. I don't know what they were trying to do with those. But that's on the choreographer. Okay. Couple more light enemies underneath the belt. We're getting there. Jin gained a level. Couple more battles and we'll be able to get out of here. Yeah, that's above my pay grade, mind to matter. I don't know that much about the Star Wars universe. I just enjoy the movies. I don't know why I just did that. I did not need to do this. You throw a snowball at me at Daichi, I'm not even going to try to dodge. It's just going to hit me smack in the middle of my forehead today. I am not doing well today. I can't even do my judgment rings. Yeah, well, I don't think that's a bad thing, Melina. I don't think that's a bad thing. Yeah. Oh, I know. Oh, I know it, Melina. Yeah, we're just level farming, Lav. I'm gonna try to go to my normal length of stream. Because I want to get this level farming done, and we can just chit-chat while we do it. There won't be much story progression today. But that's okay. It's kind of nice to have company level farming. The sad thing is I'm actually sitting here thinking about what I'm going to do for lunch, and I have no idea. Probably just leftovers of some sort. Alright, that one's done. There's also really no reason to end early, because ending early just means I get to do more skills that pay the bills. I'd rather spend time with y'all out there in Chatlandia. Come on, light enemies. Don't give me bats. You gave me bats. You're a jerk. I don't want to fight bats. I want to fight light spirits. Bats aren't even a challenge. Even Alice can one round a bat. And that's a real insult. If Alice can take you out in one round. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Bunny Fist. Come on, give me one more stack of light enemies, please. I don't want to go fight. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Sounds delicious, Lav. That Jar Jar was secretly a Sith Lord. It's a common conspiracy theory. Well, not conspiracy theory. It's a common fan theory. You know, my biggest issue with Jar Jar, my biggest issue with him is that if you remove him from the movie, it doesn't change anything. That's my biggest gripe with that character. Is that if you take him out of the movie and just make him a non-verbal character, it doesn't change the story. So why is he there? That's my whole beef with Jar Jar Binks, is that why is he there? Because he doesn't contribute anything to the story. If you remove all of his speaking lines, it does not change the movie 1%. So why is he there? He's not even good comedy relief. That's yeah, I mean, I get it. He's there for comedy relief, but he's not even that funny. And yes, I know there's an edit that removes all of his speaking lines, which is my point. You know? Is that there are edits of that movie that have Jar Jar not talking, and it changes nothing. They might have, White Wolf. Well, that's good. That's good, White Wolf. Well, Melina, you hit the nail on the head of something that drives me bonkers about this world that we live in, is people going after actors for the character they play in, like, a movie or a TV show. Like, people have spread so much hate because of something someone played in a movie. It's like, you realize they're acting. Like, the poor kid that played, Joffrey. I can't think of his name, but if that is, Jake Lloyd. Like, that poor kid got bullied out of acting because he played one evil character. Do people not... Well, no, that's the answer, is that people don't understand that an actor is an actor. They are not the character they play. Well, yeah, exactly, White Wolf. And the kid who played Draco Malfoy, same thing happened to him. Yeah. He's getting back into it, but he took a really long hiatus after the movies that shall not be named because he was getting bullied. And it's like, you're bullying an actor for a character they played. I mean, that would be like bullying David Tennant because he played the Purple Man. Like, no. It's called acting. Just because someone played a horrible character in a movie doesn't mean that they're a horrible person in real life. Look at Tim Curry. Tim Curry played predominantly villains, and he was known and still is known as one of the kindest people in Hollywood. Like, do not bully people for the characters they play on the screen. Yeah, I believe it. Magical Fury. Gotcha, White Wolf. Acting. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, it's money. It's money, White Wolf. I mean, you go where the money is. I need Chiron. I need to steal MP. Character needs a voice, and then she shot at that one comment where you basically say, I hate the character, I'm messing. Well, yeah. Well, and here's the thing, Burstree. If you do that to an actor, they're going to take that as a compliment, saying, oh, you hate the character I play? That's fantastic. Good. Then I played the character right. You're not supposed to like them. That's the point. That means I did my job. But bullying the person, and that's actually tangential to it too, is there are so many actors out there where people call them by their character names, not their real names. I mean, it would be like going up to Daniel Craig and calling him James Bond. That's not his name. And people do that kind of crap all the time. Like, they're actors. Do not refer to them by their character names. Refer to them by their real names or their chosen names. As was David Prowse. Yep. People felt the person at voice. Much hand stream was doing to stop doing it. Really? I did not know that, Lavin. That's a shame. I did not know that, and that is a big old shame. It just boils down to don't bully people. Want money? Yeah, well, I agree, White Wolf. I agree. But I will not... trying to think of how to word this. He has made a decision, and it's the right decision for him, whether I agree with it or not. It is the right decision for him. But on that note, I'm not going to go watch any movies or TV shows that he's in. Same thing goes for Tom Cruise, is that I will not support that man. I will not watch any movie that he is in. He has made his decisions. They're the right decisions for him, and I won't support it. I have more to say. Well, yeah, same thing, Birch Tree. Comfortably, but kept the start certainly made sense. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, 100% Bunnyfist, 100%. Well, there is a lot more to the Heath Ledger's story, White Wolf. There's a lot more to that story. A hard time for me to share. I think he did Prospect. Yeah, he did. He 100% did. You know what's funny though is that you say that, White Wolf, about Christopher Lee going, rumor has it I'm an actor. And I think the only reason that comes off as rude is because that's just Christopher Lee. But no, there's a lot more going on behind the scenes with the Heath Ledger thing. Yeah, I mean, Christopher Lee was that kind of person. Because he probably said it in a really condescending way. Because I can hear it, yeah, I can hear how he would say it in my head. I can definitely hear how he would say it in my head. But I mean, it's more than just playing bad characters and evil characters. Like, if you're bringing Heath Ledger into the mix here, the amount of drugs that man was taking certainly didn't help the situation. The unfortunate amount of drugs that Heath Ledger was on did not help the situation. Yeah. Just kind of funny thinking about Heath Ledger and just knowing in the back of my head that I know someone that directly interacted with him, and that's why I can say playing a bad character wasn't what got him. It was the amount of drugs in his system. And much like other really, really good actors out there like Robin Williams, he had a lot of, unfortunately, undiagnosed and untreated problems that unfortunately got to him. And I wish that it was different. Well, Christopher Lee, yeah, was definitely a metalhead. Alright, well, we're gonna go fight a light spirit. This could go very poorly. I don't remember how tough this guy is. Dang, is it cool looking, though. Ah, dang if this thing isn't cool looking. Oh, that is also true, Bunnyfist. That is also very, very true. Yeah, we'll do that. Nice. Yeah. They would, and I mean, method acting is a... It is a very, very valid method of acting, but it has its own repercussions. And they're not always good, because you've got to be able to flip that light switch from being method acting to real life. And some people aren't able to do it, unfortunately. There also has to be a line drawn with method acting. Like, if you're playing a drug addict, you do not take drugs. Even though that, yes, is technically method acting, that is what gets you not around anymore. I'm also not pulling any punches with this guy. I want this battle over as quickly as possible. Is Dark Fury? Okay. I do remember that. It's a good anime. Which actor won't Crafty ever watch again? Well, I won't watch anything that has Tom Cruise in it, past a certain point. Tom Cruise is definitely an actor that I do not support. You know, Light Spirit, I'd very much like you to fall over so I can summon you. Walk around the Tarkins didn't wear slips. Oh, that's hilarious. I can see that. I can see that, Melina. Well, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Bunny Fist. I can't... I might have chosen the wrong character to try and fight this guy with. Because right now we're playing the game of trying to run it out of MP. I should have taken out Chiron, because then I could MP suck it. I might have chosen the wrong summon to go into this battle with. We'll see. Well, yeah, exactly, Melina. Exactly. I'm trying to think of that other actor that was found out to be a problem, and I can't think of his name right now. But yeah, Tom Cruise and the whole Scientology thing is why I won't support him. Well, and that is true, Mind to Matter Studio, but that is not what Bunny Fist meant. That is not what Bunny Fist meant. This thing isn't even reeling yet. Come on, Light Spirit, go down. Battle of attrition here. Are you healing again, you jerk? No, you're light beaming me. Also, Scientology is not a religion, it is a cult. They still pay taxes, therefore they are not a religion. Oh, yeah, no, and I get it, Mind to Matter. I get it. Oh, is he reeling now? I can't tell if he's reeling or not. Might have gotten him out of MP, though. Yeah. That's why I said I'm sure that's not what you meant, Bunnyfist. Alright, so I got enough for one more round of healing. If I don't get him down, we'll just switch to Chiron, and I'm sure that will take care of the problem. Man, that sounds delicious, no. My lunch is probably just going to be the fruit snacks I grabbed. My lunch is probably the fruit snacks I grabbed. You know, it's funny mentioning pretzels. I almost grabbed pretzels last time we were grocery shopping, and I opted not to. I regret that decision. Alright, so Light Spirit is now ours. Doing Compassion Worms, you receive the soul of Sandalphon. Now, I don't remember if it is worth equipping this guy. Because if we were going to get rid of anybody, we get rid of Phoron. If we're going to get rid of anybody, we would get rid of Phoron. But I don't really want to get rid of anybody right now. Where is Sandalphon? Revive? Yeah, but he's got Revive. Revive restores all allies' HP, cures unconsciousness, reduces all allies' special defense for 5 turns. Oh, that is a nice Hail Mary spirit to have. Yeah, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong there, Melina. Alright, well, speaking of, I'm gonna duck out of here and go take a fast washroom break and a stretch break, friends. So, pardon me a moment, I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Just having some property snacks or have too much on the go and get it. Yeah, and that's my problem right now, Melina, is that we don't have anything very quick to eat in the house. I should have gotten myself some cottage cheese while I was up, but I didn't think about that until right now, so that's not happening. Lasagna soup. That sounds delicious. That sounds absolutely delicious, Chris. When it happens, hey, if you're paying, yeah. Ah, you're all good. You're good, Bunny Fist. Ooh, we have slow cookers. Yeah, and I mean, I've got ribs going in the slow cooker right now. They're just not going to be ready for another 4 or 5 hours. But yeah, I had to be right back really quick because I had to use the bathroom. Nothing special. Nothing special. Just had to go use the washroom. Okay. So now I need to... we were going to go play in the lower area of... We were going to advance the story. That's what we were going to do. We were going to go advance the story because I was told that there are water enemies down there, so we're good. And I got my light summon. I just have to decide if I'm going to put him on the roster or not. I don't know if it is worth putting him on the roster or not. No, it wasn't in Ruin. London? Yeah. I'm in Monastery. We're gonna go to London first, though, because I want to redo the part. I don't think I have enough money to do the acupuncturist again, but we at least can reform the party. Alright, Jen, get out of the party. Bob, you're in the party. So I could upgrade Yuri's weapon one more time. And that will turn Yuri into an absolute powerhouse, so why not? Perfect. Yuri is now excelente. Actually, you know what? I'll just... That's fine. It's still cheaper than a tent. We'll take a little rest here. We'll do a savey save, and then we'll go play in the monastery basement. Oh, a little bit of level farming today, but we also are going to advance the story. It's so broke right now. 2,000 gold. Been a little while since I've had that little money in this game. No, not the mental hospital. Monastery. Alright, well, let's do this, friends. Let us do this. Let us do this thing. We'll find Mr. Bacon. Let's see if maybe we can get the water spirit taken care of today, too. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'll show you the last secret that remains in these ruins. Is there really something here? There is. Keep your eyes open. And he does a little dance. And the sewers open up. You'll soon find out why I reside here. Go ahead. And here we go, friends. Here we go. Okie doke. Data, save, memory card. One more savey save. Let's go play in the catacombs. What is this place? It's full of evil spirits. Can you sense the atmosphere of curse and chaos that remains here? I'm proud of you. Vidoka's power sealed him, but his spirit remains. It makes me shiver to even think of him. You okay? Nope. Yes, thank you. Large pot over there was used to create a human who shouldn't have existed. Elaine's body without her soul turned into an inhuman entity. Patrick didn't intend for that. Since ancient times, this place has been called Neum. It contains a mysterious power. There are other places like this as well. Let's see. Such as Easter Island, the civilization of Atlantis, and the lost continent of Mu. All these places were situated upon the Earth's nerve points. That's a translation error. It's supposed to be ley lines. Earth's nerve points? You mean like it's an acupuncture? That's right. The stars have a strong influence on this location. Unusual power built up here. So, this is a special place on the planet? That it is. What's up, Zero? Gotcha. Yes. It's where a certain something is sealed in place. It. God of Death. God of Death is sealed here. Just as I thought, someone opened this door. Dun, dun, dun. Not good. This door was made in ancient times to seal the ruins. You've seen the seal before, haven't you? This is an illustration of the soul that is called the Judgment Ring. Those three eyes drawn here describe motive, action, and outcome. Motive is the conscience of life. Action is the possibility of life. Outcome is the destiny of life. And they tie it all together now. Receptacles of our souls. This is a common principle that all humans share. You're following your will to grab your future on your own. And you'll see the outcome of your action on the other side of the door of judgment. Door of judgment. Indeed. At the end of this path shall you find Albert and Kladoka. They will be there without fail. This is the furthest I can go. You must decide on your own if you want to walk through the door or not. Kind Roger. You really think we come this far just to turn back? You've determined to go to the ends of the earth long ago, buddy. You're right. That's why we're here, after all. Right on. Wow, this is so darn exciting. Oh, Bob. This makes me feel so alive. All right. Let me open the door of judgment for you. Of course, he struggles with the door. I'll wait here. I trust that you'll be back. Thank you, Roger. Oh. So we have kind of approached the area, my friends, where if we hadn't already made the decision, right about here is where I would also be asking you all if we're going to go for a canon or non-canon ending. Well, all right then. No. Oh. You said all together, no, I've been Nice, nice games with Jewel. Yeah, we have already made the decision here of whether we are going to do the canon or non-canon ending. I'm not going to say good or bad ending because there is no good or bad ending to this game. There is an ending and a less bad ending. Seal is a flame. The seal and the flame shine together, the treasure will be open. Flame is light. When all the colors are mixed, the flame will glow white. I hate this puzzle, by the way. It's unfortunate that Minecraft has no animal-friendly way of getting leather. Yeah, and my answer to that, Birch Tree, is that it's a video game. I get it. I get it, but it's also a video game. I'm sure there is a mod, though, that you can put in there that will have it where you don't have to worry about that. Treasure chest is sealed off within a blue light. Hate this puzzle. Yeah. I'm sure there's a mod out there. Actually, you know, I think the mod I'm thinking of uses mushrooms to make leather. I think there actually is a mod for that. Yeah. Well, look up mushroom mod. Because I think that's what it's called, Birch Tree. Look up mushroom mod for Minecraft. And I believe that then lets you make leather out of mushrooms. Yeah, I was gonna say, that better one-shot everything. Silver Wolf Fang, nice. Also, a little word from the wise chat. If you ever play this game yourself, just walk through constantly spamming the pickup button because there's chests hidden everywhere. Chests repel one another. The first chest repels the second, and the second repels the third. Third chest repels the first and second. If you open all three, White Mist Barrier will open. Okay. The first chest repels the second repels the third. Third chest repels the first and second. If you open all three, the White Mist Barrier will be gone. So is it 1, 3, 2? Let's see. Okay. So that one closed that and opened that. This one closed that. Can't get down there. That's gonna close that, open that. Ah, rude. See if we can do this without summoning. Oh, I think we can. If Alice can take out the one in the middle, we can one-round this. Oh, that didn't do it. Not fast ring me. That's weird. No fast ring. Trying to do this without using a ton of magic. Not that it really makes a difference. Azuri can use magic basically with impunity. I need to start transforming him into Chiron. Malice is going to do its things. Okay, so that should... Right. Now, if I come up here... Hate these puzzles, and I'm not smart enough to do this today. So if I do that... this should open the one down there. Doing something wrong here. You only have 2 options, Crafty. You can't get to the 3rd chest that I can see. And thank you, Games with Jewel. I'm gonna see if I can figure it out before I ask for help. I don't have a lot of faith that I'm gonna figure it out, but we're gonna try. Not if I keep doing that, though. I will say this, though. If I'm right, Games with Jewel, we're gonna have a torch puzzle coming up. Torch as in, like, torches on the wall. That one I will definitely use a guide for, because that puzzle is very obtuse. If I'm remembering correctly, and this is the game with the torch puzzle, I'm gonna use a guide on that one, because that puzzle is sucked. Yes, now actually hit the attacks, please. Never mind. Well, at the very least, we might get to fight the water spirit today. Crafty! Come on! Got 2 of the attacks, at least. There, dead. Christmas. Alright. Now, there's gotta be a way to get down to that 3rd chest. Am I just missing a pathway here? There's gotta be a way to get down to that chest, but why am I not seeing a way to get down to that chest? There isn't a way down to that chest. I mean, you're giving me 2 options here, game. I can't get to the 3rd chest. So what do you want me to do? Now it's open. So that will close it. This will reopen it. So am I missing something, Games with Jewel, and there is a way to get to that 3rd chest? Because I feel like I have to get to the 3rd chest. Okay, there is a way to get down to the 3rd chest. Alright, I'll backtrack then. Alright, so I need to figure out a way to get down to the 3rd chest. So the 3rd one is open. Well, it is currently open. So... you're gonna make me probably go all the way around, aren't you, game? Because you're a jerk. It's fine, though, because I think you just gave me all the water spirits I need, which is fantastic. Probably give me the water spirit. We can go fight that once we get all the chests open. Goodbye. Done. Almost. Gotta be careful, Crafts. You don't want to get that to red. And this is probably the way to get to the yellow chest. Or the third chest, rather. There we go. Okay, so that opens that one. Okay, I need to go tap the first chest. I gotta go tap the chest at the top, I bet. I bet I have to tap the chest at the top. No. Iron. There's a sneaky chest in the room. Alright, I'll go back. I'll go back. Okay. I'll keep eyeballs out for it. I'll probably walk right past it and not even see it, knowing me. One more fight and we'll be able to get that water spirit. I think I already got this chest. Nope, I didn't. Mauser prototype. Well, that's for Marguerite. That's for Marguerite. Yeah, thank you, Games of Jewel. Now, if I'm right, all I have to do is poke this one. Bingo. Alright, so that's one puzzle down. God, I hate this puzzle. The torch puzzle is such a pain in the butt. Because there's a bunch of little questy, riddly things you have to do to figure this out. Ah, nice. Nice, Games of Jewel. Well, I think the next one we have to solve is the pyramid puzzle. But I don't actually remember the order of operations here. You're ever gonna one-shot all these enemies. I think the biggest issue with the puzzles in this part of the game is that they all require multiple screens. I'm saying this, though. As soon as we get those last two water spirits, I'm throwing the charm on that lowers encounter rates. Once we get those last two water spirits that I need, we're lowering the encounter. That's a problem. I need to go fix that immediately. Mind's Eye. Yay! Got that chest already. Oh, biscuits. Let me out of here. 'Cause I need to go get rid of my malice. Malice is dangerous. Unless we're going for the non-canon ending. And then Malice is fun. Oh ho! You wish to quiet the Malice? Yes, I would love to quiet the Malice before I get my face ripped off by you. Okie doke. So, fusion. Iron. Gonna steal your MP first, and then we'll annihilate you. Give me all that sweet, sweet MP. Thank you. Very silly at the end of stream, but what else is new? Now let's attack it. Be better if I had perfect everything, but that's okay. Nice. Good that you missed. Ah. At least I got 2. Ow. My thing is, it's already reeling. We would have had it that second round had I not missed the last attack. Alright, done, done, and done. Yeah. What? You cheap masks. You didn't even give me anything. Rude. Very, very rude. You know what I'm going to do, actually, is we're just going to run around in this front here. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll have to come back out and clear Malice at soon points anyway. Alright, so one chest down. Now we got to do this one. The seal is a flame. When the seal and the flame shine together, the treasure will be opened. Flame is light. When all the colors are mixed, the flame will glow white. Right. All the colors mixed, the flame will glow white. Let me try. Let me try first, Games of Jewel. Says commercial break? What do you mean, Batman? I'll look at the chest in a minute. It was a blank ad break? I have no control over that, Batman. I have absolutely no control over that. I should just start taking out Chiron all the time. Alright, you were not water enemies, which makes me sad. I'm also running around because there is something I need to grab down here, and I don't remember where it is. There's actually a thing we need to get so we can get the ultimate summon in this game, but I need to find it. Because it's kind of important. Okay. There's got to be another pillar down here that I can poke. Hey, there's our water enemy. That's good. Go ahead and go with Chiron. What am I doing on MP? We could do with more MP, please. When in doubt, steal it from other characters. Except for that one doesn't have MP. Great. Alright. So, the bird guy does not have MP. Ooh. This. Come on, Crafts. Alright, brain ladies. Do you have MP? Oh, you do. You're casting Nova, which means you have MP. Do 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 do. All right, mine's Assault. You should have MP if you're casting Nova. Refill my pool of MP, please. Buddy! 88 MP, nice. Thank you for your sweet, sweet juice of magic points. Not mocha points. I can't wait to play more of that. Escape from Ever After was a nice breath of fresh air yesterday, let me tell you, chat. It was a big old breath of fresh air yesterday. Ooh, 105 MP. Nice. Oh, good. I am now full up on MP, which means Yuri is a powerhouse again. I can start just blasting everything with the bowl. That is pretty much the lather, rinse, repeat of this part of the game, is that once you get Chiron and Mad Bull, you kind of just alternate between the two of them. You do Chiron when you're running low on MP, and then you do Mad Bull, because he's got the AoE attack that pretty much decimates everything, and if you have to, he can heal too. It's glorious. Don't care about that level of malice. There's got to be another light pillar down here. Oh no, I have to get the flame the certain colors too, I bet. Okay. I might have just accidentally done the puzzle, or at least I can open up the one chest. I do believe, though, we have to open all 3 chests. I think you do have to pull down all 3 of those. But I could be wrong. Cross attack? That's mean. Whatever. I'll have my vampire, do his thingy. Because I know Yuri can take these guys out in one shot. Alice can't, though. So, how about you do Bat Dance? Nice. Hopefully that will kill these other 2 guinea pigs. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Are you dead? Oh, come on. You're lowering Alice's sanity? Okay. I don't know what that's gonna do, you guinea pig. Holy Parasite Eve enemy there. The split head thing. Yeah, that means absolutely nothing now. We have maxed out all of our spirit. Oh. The seal of destruction be sealed. Let the soul of destruction be sealed to this land. Let the power of destruction be released as all seals are broken. I'm looking for something, by the way. I just don't remember when it appears. There is a reason why I'm running in circles around that particular thing. There's an item I'm looking for that should appear in that room. I just don't know when it appears. There is an item in that room that I would like to get before we go take on the water spirit, but I don't know if it appears... I don't know if it only appears after we get the water spirit, because I don't know. I also feel like I might have missed something somewhere. I'll be very angry if I miss something. Right, that chest is not open. Okay, there's supposed to be a chest in here, isn't there? No. Now I'm worried I might have missed something. Oh. Okay. Oh, because it was purple before. Okay, I'm dumb. We'll have to turn off the flame to get that one. Ooh. Yeah, no, you were right. I just missed opening it because I am a potot. Also, I want to look at something really quick. I feel like I'm missing an item. No, I want valuables. I might have screwed up here. Light gravestone, fire gravestone. I'm beginning to wonder if we miss the earth, water, and wind gravestones. I think I might have missed picking up the earth, water, and, or they don't have them. I honestly don't remember. But we've got the third tier of the light and the fire guys. And I have a feeling that there's higher tiers of the other ones, but I could be wrong. I genuinely don't remember. But we're going to have to go to the graveyard to clear Malice so I can double check that. I think I missed them. I think I missed them, Games of Joy, which means we have to go backtrack to get those. Because those are actually important to have. I thought I had more of them. It's like, wait a minute. I should have a higher tier of the Earth Spirit than I do. Biscuits. Coat of the Sage. Well, let's go clear our Malice. Yeah, I have a feeling that I'm missing gravestones. I have a feels I'm missing gravestones. Full heart, let me replenish your strength. Thank you for the free heal. This is why this is the best place to level farm, by the way. Seal of Earth is carved here. Oh, crap. I've got to go back and get those stones. Where's water? Water is fully full, right? Yeah, we're going to have to backtrack to get those. Because we're missing water. I know where to get the one that I'm after is the Dark Seal, which is in that torch puzzle. Crafty, you went there to clear your Malice. Ah, biscuits. Well, the nice thing is at least this will be quick to go back and get them. My worry is that I might have missed them permanently, but I don't think that's a thing. Oh, thank you, Games with Joel. That saves me some time. That do save me some time than looking it up on my own. Yeah, sorry about that. I thought I had all the gravestones. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm missing a bunch of them. What am I doing here? I can't advance the main story until I get those, because we'll miss out on cool stuff if I do. And we'll miss out on cool stuff if I do. But that's fine. That means we can also kick Keith out of the party. We can kick Bob out of the party and level up Zhen Zhen, because this is all going to be backtrackery now. Yeah, I guess we'll start with water Games with Joel. Now this is cleared. I am going to put on that icon too, so I get less battles. Alright, so that cleared out that. What? Just full directions? Just tell me what location I need to go to Games with Joel. We'll start there. What locale do I need to go to? That's not going to help you because you don't have your party members. Let's go back. Had to ruin. Okay, I want to this change. You need to have that. And we'll get that, and we'll give you a pedometer. Alright. Off to Ruin. Or Rowan, however you pronounce it. Don't go back down there. I knew we were missing something. I'm sad that I realized this now, though, because I could have gotten those off-strem. Oh, well. Oh, well. Rowan? I know I'm probably mispronouncing everything. Okay. It does look like Whitney Abbey. You're not wrong. All right, so where in the frick-frack is this? There's only a limited amount of places this could be. No love for the North? What are you talking about, Batman? Context, please. I doubt it's in the hotel. There's the acupuncturist. Don't want to talk to him right now. Oh. Ooh, didn't I tell you that it wasn't what I wanted? But this is really nice too. You just don't get it, do you? Interesting. Locked. Feel like I just heard something I wasn't supposed to. Here we go. What a mess. I wonder if I should get some advice from the priest. You just listen to me. We're on our honeymoon after all. I can't believe this is happening. You show me this weird blue stone and start talking about how you're going to carve it into a ring? You said you were going to give me a diamond ring. You have no consideration for my feelings. You're being a bridezilla. You just listen to me, okay? I'm going to have to get him something, aren't I? All right, so let's go talk to the priest. Yeah, this is a mini quest here. This is a mini quest. We're gonna have to go fetch things, I'm sure. I've gotten... Nope. You're root again. Oh, I'm gonna have to ask for help again, aren't I? You know, I pulled up a guide for missables in this game. I didn't bother pulling up a guide for secret stuff. I should have. I'm hoping something's in the confessionals. Maybe? Hey! Oh, Father. I'm like a lamb that has gone astray. Hey, I did it! Show me the way. God, I'm playing a priest. Very well. Tell me what's on your mind. I just got married, and I promised my wife that I'd give her a diamond ring. When I thought about the woman I loved, I also thought of something that would make her even happier. I have a stone, a family heirloom that embodies the power of water. I made it into a ring for her. She exploded in anger, telling me I had broken my promise. Now she won't even speak to me. Man, I just don't know what to do. Give me the ring? Listen to me, stray lamb. Okay. Is there a... Crap. Is there a wrong answer to this, Games with Jewel? Or you know what? Just tell me what the answer is. I want to say give her a diamond as promised, and then he'll give me the ring. It's about love, not the ring. Yeah. Most likely the problem isn't the ring. It's that you have too little consideration for others. You don't have self-confidence. You always depend on someone or something other than yourself. When you fail, you make excuses, telling yourself and everyone else that it isn't your fault. It seems to you as if people don't notice your weakness, but in fact, they can see right through you. Wow, Yuri. You yourself might be in love, but can anyone or anything other than you express that love? Don't be afraid of getting hurt. Just tell her that you love her in your own words. Mumble, mumble. Thank you, Father. I was wrong. From now on, I'm going to live my life responsibly and express myself in my own words. Thank you. Hick. New man John. Is he drunk? Give me the stone. Give me the stone so we can get the water spirit. Yeah, I figured. If I go up there, either he has no longer married or he's drunk. Hey, I know that voice. The priest that time. That was you. You didn't look quite like a priest. Never mind about that. I appreciate what you did for me then. Thanks to you, my wife, honey, has been in a much better mood. I'm embarrassed to say this, but it feels like true love has blossomed. This is the way we were meant to be. Oh, this and that. This is my family heirloom, the stone that embodies the power of water. But from now on, it will be just the two of us, with no waters dividing us. Oh, darling. That bit with the priest was just a gag, but I do love you. Honey or Mary, I love that. Darling or John. And I love you, sweetheart, baby. Oh, just give me the ring. Yeah. Canada or Chicago, JD? Canada or Chicago? No, I agree with you there, Birchtree. I agree with you there. I do the same thing. Just a little something to show you how I feel. Receive the water gravestone. We can make good use of it because I found something even better. Yeah, you two are too saccharine. Okay. So we have light, we have fire. Earth. If you have Earth pulled up, Games with Jewel. Thank you for saving me time. We're gonna get all of these, and then we're gonna do a bunch of battles. But yeah, Earth is the next one on the list. Okay, Bistris. Oh, it's in Bistris. Okay. It's like a church, but the entrance is closed. That's the acupuncturist. Things gotten so quiet. It's an old and somewhat cheap-looking crucifix. Okay. That might be important. For all these garlic cloves hung up as some sort of protection, they started to sprout. Black magic. Painting of beautiful vampires. Okay, water jug, that was nothing. Weapons and armor shop. Okay. I believe Kevin was a copper. He was such a... Okay. The fog's finally gone. It's so great to see the sun again. Now the monster's gone. I can go hunting tomorrow. Don't want to play the lottery. This leads me to the castle. Not where we want to go. You know, I wonder if I have to do something with the girl because I gave her those seeds to grow. Or it's right there on the floor. Tiny sprout has stuck up from the dirt. Okay. No, those wheat seeds in that bag? There were some other weird-looking seeds mixed in with them. Thinking that they were seeds of happiness, I sowed them, but these cute little buds popped up. Okay. This one is odd. Yeah, this game. Leave town. Oh, and then the seeds will grow, I bet. The seeds will grow. This is one of those ones I have to check them a bunch of times, isn't it, Games of Jewel? Nice sprout is stuck up from the dirt. Quietly watch over it. I should water it. Oh, this is going to be fun, chat. How are y'all doing out there? How are we all doing out there, my friends? I am watering a plant. Things I do to get the best things in this game. All hope continues to live. Quietly watch over it. Guess I should water it. Oh, nice. Nice, Batman. Well, hopefully you're having fun with Fallout 4. Tomorrow is going to be an extremely interesting stream because I am literally going to be following a guide. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it, Games of Jewel. Yeah, I know. I'm still of mixed feelings about Fallout. I am still of mixed feelings about the OG Fallout. It's fun, but I just don't know if it's my kind of game. Precious future shines brightly. Quietly watch over it. I need to be really careful not to accidentally choose the wrong thing, which is why I saved before we started doing this. Well, that's good to hear, Robert. That's good to hear. I am very hungry right now. The crock pot is doing its magic, and the smell is just Ugh. The smell is so good. Hi! Sprouts grew really big, but then they suddenly withered. I thought that was strange since they were doing so well, so I dug them up. When I got to the roots, they were wrapped around some strange stone like they were protecting it. It was a green stone, and somehow it looked like you. So here, you can have it. Take good care of it. Earth gravestone. Awesome. All right, so there's the earth. I think wind is next. So we have light, we have fire. So yeah, wind. Wind is the last one, Games with Jewel, and then we get dark in the pit. Prague. Oh, we haven't been to Prague in a while. And actually, you don't? What do you mean I don't? Shoot, you caught me again. I wasn't sleeping, though. Haha. I don't need to do lottery. I'm guessing it's in the bar. Lottery ticket. Well, that's nice to get a lottery ticket in the loo. Dark is in the blue castle. The third stone is in the blue castle? Are you sure? Too handsome. Oh, Shinshan's quite handsome, don't you think? Yeah. I help you. Oh, all I have to do is talk to the owner. Sweet. First he went into the toilet while ago and hasn't come back out. I was just beginning to wonder if he maybe come upon a monster in there. Can you go check? Ha No, he's just having a bad day. Hey, you okay? No. What is it? What happened? The monster? There isn't any paper. Oh, God, I forgot about this. This is why, by the way, this is why you fail one of the lotteries and you get tissues. But thanks. I won't forget what you've done for me. Yeah, that is why you have to fail one of the lotteries, is to get tissues for toilet paper. I went to the toilet. Yes, I did. We probably have to, yeah, I figured. Have to go out and go back in. There we go. Hey, thanks for reporting. Maybe you'll take this as thanks. Yes, I gave you a Kleenex to wipe your bunghole. It was found in the riverbank. When you hold it, you feel like you're in a mountain stream, even if it wasn't a filthy toilet. You wash your hands? Oh, what a relief. Oops. That should be everything. That should be everything. Because we already have the tier 3 light spirit. We have the tier 3 fire spirit. And we're going to get tier 3 dark. I could have sworn I had the dark stone, though. Earth, water, air, fire, light. Guess I don't. Yeah, no, it is not a urinal cake. Alright, well, I guess we're going to the blue castle because I don't have it. I thought I did. I could have sworn I already had this stone. That's what I get for misremembering. My brain is mush. This should go relatively quickly, though. Yeah, it's probably in the chamber that Yuri was in, but I could have swore I'd already picked that one up. I guess I hadn't. Which means we've been playing with a level 2 spirit when I should have been playing with a level 3. Whoops. I mean, I know that the thing we're about to get down in the torch area is the Destruction Stone. Which is what's going to unlock that third spell on all of these spirits. And I'm so glad that I equipped that thing to have no random battles. That's fine. You're not going to do a lot of damage to me. All right. So we're going to go get this last thing, chat. And then I have to decide if I want to go do all the boss battles right now or if we're going to end Strem and do it later. Because I kind of do want to find out what all the tier 3 critters look like. But it's already past 2, so I really should probably end stream and get something to eat. Knock them all out. Yeah. I mean, there's a part of me that wants to mutiny on Fallout and just play this again tomorrow. There's a big old part of me that wants to mutiny on Fallout just to wrap credits on this one, because we're close. Missing chips. I mean, I could go grab a snack. That just means that I'll do a late start tomorrow or something, or end early tomorrow to make up for time. Yeah. You don't need to show me that anymore, game. I've already maxed out all of my spirits. I'm gonna have a big old, well, a small bowl of cottage cheese. And some sriracha after Strem. Let's kill the monsters. Alright. Well, that just means that we'll have a short stream tomorrow. Just have a short stream tomorrow, because those boss battles shouldn't take too long. I'll just pull out Chiron. As long as I don't miss my my attacks here, we'll be fine. Of course. And you as well, Chris. You as well. Thank you, as always, for keeping me company, particularly on a day like today, where it has not been the best Strem today. Not been the best Strem, and I apologize for that, friends. I don't care. I only care when that Mitama goes red. The not fun part about this too, Chad, is we have to go all the way back down the tower after this. We do not get the we do not get the quick exit here. We have to go all the way back down the tower after this too. Rock storm. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could. Oh, they're definitely dead. But yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this stone. I'm gonna go back to the ruins because we get free heals there from our lovely friend Roger Bacon, the true Roger Bacon. Oh, nice. That's good luck there, Birch Tree. That's excellent luck. Alright, so it's in here somewhere. Booyah. Dark Gravestone. Okay. So, let's get out of here. We'll head back to Roger Bacon, and then we'll take on a couple of boss battles, I guess. Can you imagine what this would be like if I didn't have that item on that reduced enemy attacks? Or random encounters? That would be pure torture trying to do this. But yeah, I wish you could just jump out the tower. That'd be so much easier than having to run back down. That's okay. Yeah, it's true. It is better than nothing. All right, Mad Bull. No. Hit him with the rock. Do 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 do. This is worth it, though. I keep telling myself that this is actually worth it. Because having the best summons at the end of the game really does make the, the end boss a lot easier. Also, if we ever do decide to go back and get the non-canon ending, having all the summon spirits is almost a requirement for that. Because getting the non-canon ending is 4 extremely difficult boss battles. Like, think Kingdom Hearts Sephiroth boss battles. They are not fun. I'm also kind of mad at myself that I didn't remember that I had to go backtracking to get some of these gravestones. Reminding me that I don't remember as much about this game as I think I do. At least the later parts of it. Which I guess kind of tracks, because I have beaten this game twice. But I have played it a lot more than that, but I usually don't get past a certain point before I bail on it again. Or just get distracted. And I know the last time I played this, it was on OG hardware, and that's been a long time. Has been a heckin' long time since I last did that. Key to Infinity and good wheel skills. Yeah, well, isn't the Infinity thing where, like, you basically get unlimited attacks, Argon? Yeah, so welcome on in, Argon, if I haven't said hello. Wheel keeps spinning till you miss. Yeah. We might try that on the end boss. We might try that on the end boss just for lols. Because I will probably miss. My Judgment Wheel skills are not nearly as good as they used to be. Not to mention, unfortunately with emulation, there is a little bit of like input lag and stuff like that. Alright, well, let's see if I can get these battles done in 15 minutes, Jack, because I really don't want to go much longer than 2:30. Let's see if I can get this done in 15 minutes. I'm not holding my breath on that. Also trying to remember, I think the end boss is the same end boss regardless of whether you, I'm pretty sure it's the same end boss regardless of whether you go for canon or non-canon. I don't think there's an extra boss for non-canon. I know the lineup of who is in that fight changes. But I don't think that there's a different boss if you go for non-canon. I think it's identical. But once we get the Destruction Stone, which is what's down here, I will be doing a save that will not be overwritten, because there is a point of no return in this game where if you want the non-canon, you have to not proceed the story without doing something very important. We will have a save that I will not go past at some point. I don't remember the Gamble Ring, Magical Fury. But I've actually never beaten the third Shadow Hearts game. I didn't heal. That's gonna be fun. I've actually never beaten the third Shadow Hearts game. I was playing it and I kind of lost interest in it. Covenant, the second one, though, is my absolute favorite out of the series. I've said it before and I stick to what I said, is that particular game, the second Shadow Hearts game, Covenant, takes everything from this game and does it 25% better. Oh, I like Geppetto from the second game, Oregon. Geppetto is an extremely interesting character. Also, I forgot that the lizard has the rainbow attack. Give me all of your sweet, sweet MP. Because the next fight I'm doing is going to be with Mad Bull. And I want my heals. I don't know. Shadow Hearts 3 is weird. We'll play it eventually. And just to let peeps know, no, we are not playing the second Shadow Hearts game directly after this one. We are not doing that. I am not going to play them back to back because that's a very quick way for Crafty to burn out on a game. You know, this thing always looked like a Xenomorph to me. Also, I don't know why I'm worrying about MP, because I just realized that I can heal up in between battles. But why am I even mucking around here? I have free heals. I was wondering, you have to hit one area and all your rings, if you hit the whole ring is considered successful. That's amazing, Magical Fury. Do not heal yourself, you freaking water Xenomorph. I know what you're doing. Doing your freaking rainbow heals? No. Bad Xenomorph. Rude. I might have lost this battle because I forgot to heal ahead of time. Probably just killed me. No, he missed! Wow, that's lucky. Oh, I might have won. To go from defeat into success. Wow, he's not dead yet? Rude! That was rude. Hail me, Roger Bacon. Alright, let's try that again. That was my own dumb. That was my own dumb. Mind's Eye setups? I am not familiar with that game, Magical Fury. I know the name, but I have not played that one. Honestly, this is kind of reminding me a little bit of when we got to that end boss in Clair Obscur. The ridiculous amount of silliness that was happening in that game. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't do that, Magical Fury, because that's the one that requires you to memorize where things are on the wheel. And I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could do that one. Oh. You did a little claw. That was silly. Well, you're reeling, and now you're gonna heal because you're a jerk. Yeah. No, I think the only thing I ever did is I did something to make my wheel tiny. I remember doing something back in the day where, like, my wheel was tiny, but I did ridiculous amounts of damage if I did something right, but I don't remember what that build was. It's been ages. I'll be honest, I really don't do challenge builds in games. It's hard enough for me to finish a game these days with the amount of free time I have that I've even relaxed my no item runs of RPGs. Like, I used to be the kind of person that wouldn't use items at all in any kind of RPG. Pokemon, Digimon, Final Fantasy, none of it. I refused to use items because it was a challenge. I don't even do that anymore. Like, I don't want to die in battle. I just want to finish the game. Like, I'll be honest, I'm playing through Persona 4 right now, and I've even got the retry thing turned on. Like, I've even got the thing in Persona turned on that if I die in a battle, I can immediately retry it. 'Cause at this point, I just want to play for the story. I don't have time to deal with the hard mode shenanigans. Like, beyond stream, I get maybe an hour to play a video game at night. I'm not wasting it on boss battles. I just want to finish the dang games I play these days. I live for accessibility settings these days to make games easier. And I know some would say that that kind of takes a little bit of the challenge out of the game, but... Alright, so that's the water spirit down. The feeling of emptiness fills your heart. You receive the soul of Eagle. Yeah, no, you did not restore my MP. So let's go out, heal, and then come back in. Oh my god, stop. Yeah, we're not going to get all these done before 2:30. We'll do one more chat, and then we'll pick these up again later. These battles are taking too long. Or I'm just that much of a potot. But yeah, if you want to save me a little time, chat, find me someone to raid into. Give someone to raid into. Smell mutiny tomorrow? Maybe. Alright, fight the fusion. What is my level 3 dark spirit? So cool looking. So cool looking. Awesome. Hold on to that suggestion, Games of Jewel. I will be asking for it shortly. We are about to do a smackdown here. Spirit pollution. Oh no, you took 31 MP. Crap. Such a cool looking monster. Now, we don't get that attack yet, unfortunately. We unfortunately do not get that attack yet. We have to get the Destruction Stone before we get that one. But that's why getting all these 3rd level summons is important, is that they get really mean. These 3rd level summons get really mean with what they can do. Probably should have taken out Mad Bull, though. Although he's almost dead. Ah, he's dead. Sweet. Alright, that's 2. That's 2, my friends. Unfortunately, though, that is where I'm going to have to leave it, because it is 2:30, and I really can't go long today. Any longer than I already have. So let's go save the game, and then we'll pick this up either tomorrow or next week. We're so close to the end that I might just mutiny tomorrow, but we'll see. I know there's people that are very excited to see me play Fallout, but I'd also like to roll credits on this game. Yeah, I know. I need to go eat something. Let me save. Save complete. I also gotta go clean a keyboard. Alright. So, that is that, my friends. So, I do hope that you all enjoyed this session of Shadow Hearts. I really love this game. I really, really, really love this game. And I really am very happy with the fact that you all are letting me show this off to you all and lore dump and all of that fun stuff. This is a delightful game. Unfortunately, though, that is going to be it for me today because I need to go do stuff. So, Games of Jewel, if you could lay that strummer on me, I will get that raid started. But yeah, today is Tuesday, so there is no stream this evening for myself or Zero Wolf, as it is our Final Fantasy XIV raid night. So I will be back tomorrow morning with either Fallout or Shadow Hearts. It'll be Fallout or Shadow Hearts tomorrow. But yeah, thank you as always for keeping me company today, friends. We're gonna go do a raid on over to Glowbat. They're playing some Terraria, the game that hates me. So that should be nice and fun. I mean, Terraria isn't the chillest game on the planet, but it can be chill. Can be chill. But yeah, that, unfortunately, my friends, is going to be it for me today. We'll go here. And yeah, thank you as always for joining me and indulging me with the craziness that is Shadow Hearts. And yeah, I will hopefully see you all tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, hopefully I will see you again soon. So until then, my friends, stay safe, stay healthy. Remember to always, always, always stay crafty. I'm going to be seeing y'all again real soon.
The Adventure Network? I don't think I've ever heard of them, but hey, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Tactical nuke incoming. Oh, hi, Jewel. Did you get raided bad? Drive-by raid. The Adventure Network. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate. Ow! Why? I really do appreciate the raid. To anyone new here, my name is Glowbat. I'm a variety streamer, and today we're playing the new Terraria update with my friend Dusk. Well, when he gets back, he had to go to the store real quick, so I'm all alone for now. Anyway, Jewel, are you the one that recommended the raid to me? Oh, well, there goes that bunny. All alone with chat bonking you. Yeah, I know what you mean. Whatever would give you that completely correct idea, you heck. But anyway, to everyone here, I do hope you enjoy your time here. Alright. Oh. Ah! Fight me? I'm not gonna fight you.